Is Masters of the Universe ending this year? A new Marvel Legend figure reveal, new Power Rangers, and a whole lot more. So let's jump right into it. Oh, you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here, and welcome to another TNInews video. And let's start off with some news from Masters of the Universe and Mattel. So first of all, I just wanted to quickly address a rumor that started going around the internet about supposedly Mattel canceling Masters of the Universe, the Origins and Masterverse lines this year, that the last new product we would see released by Mattel for those lines would be April of this year. And while I can't speak to Mattel's long-term plans, what they have going on for Masters of the Universe into next year, things like that. I mean, we've seen, and it has been said that there will be another season of Revelation that should be out on Netflix sometime this year. I haven't seen any indications that the CGI series has been canceled, so I think there's probably a decent chance we'll get another season of that. But, and then of course there's also the live action movie. And as long as there's entertainment properties pushing the brand, I mean, I can almost guarantee you that will, you'll continue to see product put out for that brand. But as far as April, this April deadline that has been thrown out there, I checked with a number of retailers, none of which said that Mattel has mentioned anything about Masters of the Universe ending. And, I've also checked with some distributors, and there's definitely products that have been listed beyond April of this year, going into summer and fall. So one of which is that Masters of the Universe Snake Mountain Origins playset that Mattel previewed last year. That should be out in late summer. So again, definitely should be product coming out at least through the end of this year. Now, what Mattel does into 2024 and beyond that, I really couldn't say. I don't think anybody really can. But if you're worrying about Masters ending in April of this year, I don't think you have too much to worry about there. Now, speaking of Masters of the Universe, going up for pre-order today on the Mattel Creations website was that Masters of the Universe Origins Frogmonger figure. And that figure has now sold out. It lasted for about 45 minutes on the Mattel Creations website. It went up at noontime today. And like I said, it was up there for about 45 minutes before it sold out. But one thing I wanted to bring up in regards to that figure is we got some behind the scenes images released for the figure. And you can see in this image here that it indicates that the Frogmonger figure incorporates parts to an Origins Modulok figure, the arms, legs, and torso. So we haven't gotten Modulok for the Origins line yet. It hasn't even been announced. But if they've got parts for it that they're using in other figures, that's probably a pretty good indication that at some point here we will be getting an Origins Modulok figure. So just another indication that I don't think things are winding down just yet for Masters of the Universe. Okay, now moving on to Super 7. Today they released official images for that next wave of GIJoe reaction figures. So I've talked about this before. These figures have been up for pre-order at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, which, they continue to be listed there. This wave is going to include Duke and Snake Eyes from the mini-series, the Weather Dominator mini-series, when they were captured by Cobra and had to battle it out as like gladiators. Then we've got Mutt and Junkyard, Tomax and Zaymont, the Crimson Guard Commander twins. We've got an MP Guard. We've got a Cobra Soldier in camo. And then finally, we have Red Laser. So again, this entire wave is available for pre-order. It went up for the first time today on the Super 7 website, which is why we've got the official images. But again, this wave has actually been up for pre-order for a good couple of weeks now. I don't have a whole lot for you on the McFarlane toy front today, but they did release this preview image for a new 12-inch statue based on the Hush Batman. So I don't know if this is going to be going up for pre-order this week, but will be going up fairly soon. As I've mentioned before, there are McFarlane DC Multiverse pre-orders that will be happening technically tomorrow, though with Amazon probably later tonight. And I believe we'll be getting our first looks at their DC Multiverse Teen Titan figures. So that's what I'm most looking forward to. So I'll have more on that either tomorrow or Friday in my next news video, but keep it to TNI as soon as images get released, again probably by Amazon later this evening. we'll have all that up there on TNI. For you NECA fans, we got new images, behind the scenes images for that upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze Keno figure. So we've seen a couple of different preview images for this one, but this gives us our best look at the head sculpt for it. Now, still no indications on when exactly this figure is going to be made available or even go up for pre-order, but when those details become available, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Now, speaking of NECA and pre-orders, last week going up for pre-orders were the Gargoyles Steel Clan robot figure. We'd seen that one before, so that's available at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. And then also the Universal Monsters Ultimate Bride of Frankenstein figure, the color version. That one has also gone up for pre-order. And then going up for pre-order last night, again at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, is the Universal Monsters Dracula figure, the black and white version. So if you want to get your hands on this one, again, it is available for pre-order now. Jumping over to Hasbro and Marvel Legends. So today we got the official reveal for the second figure in that Franklin Richards 2-pack. You may recall they revealed the Franklin Richards figure last year, and it was indicated that it was going to be part of a 2-pack with his sister. And today we're getting a look at that second figure. Now this figure, or I should say this 2-pack, is going to be going up for pre-order tomorrow. I told you that on Friday, that you could expect this one to be going up for pre-order tomorrow, which is the 18th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. And then joining that 2-pack, I believe we're also going to see going up for pre-order tomorrow that Spider-Man 2 Advanced Suit PS or PlayStation video game figure that Hasbro showed off last year during one of their live streams. So this is being offered as a fan channel exclusives, which means it will be available at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. I believe this will also be going up, joining the Fantastic Four 2-pack for pre-order, again at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. For you Transformer fans, going up for pre-order today, again at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, is a new Transformer Studios series figure. This is based on the Rise of the Beast movie. It is the 97 Deluxe Airazor figure. So this is going to be released in April of this year, and the price of it is $26. Looks pretty cool, transforms from robot to bird. And if you want to add it to your collection, as I said, it is available for pre-order now. Now, speaking of Transformers, we have what appears to be another one of those Transformer GIJoe collab figures in the works. So big thanks to the folks at Full Force Podcast for the heads up on this one. So last month, there were retailer listings that had popped up for the third figure in the series, which was said to be a Thunder Machine, a Dreadnoks Thunder Machine that transforms into Soundwave. So I told you about that in December. This would likely be the fourth one in the series. The first two were the Megatron as the Hiss Tank and then Bumblebee as the Allstriker. So this would likely be the fourth one that might not even be out until 2024. But indications of this one actually come from Sergeant Slaughter himself, who was at the Albuquerque Comic Con this past weekend and had told folks that this was something Hasbro was working on. So it's the Sarge's Triple T tank. We don't know what it actually would be transforming into, what Transformer character, but the Sarge was basically touting that it would be coming with a new O-ring Sergeant Slaughter figure. So not a lot of details on this one. Again, I would suspect that this would likely be the fourth figure in the series, possibly not coming out until 2024. But when we, and I would actually treat this as rumor until Hasbro officially confirms it, but it does seem like this is something that's at least in the works right now. So if you're a fan of Sarge or what have you, then, you want to keep an ear out for more info. And when that becomes available, of course, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Okay, and then finally for today, I've got some Power Ranger news. Hasbro had their second live stream of the year, this one focusing on the Power Rangers brand, and we did get several new reveals. Some of the stuff had already leaked out previously, which I talked about in the last news video, but we did see some new stuff as well. So for the next wave of Lightning Collection figures, which are available for pre-order now, again at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, we are getting the Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Black Ranger Tommy. So with a helmeted and unhelmeted head sculpt. We're getting the Dino Thunder Mesogog character. That is one that had leaked out and I talked about on Monday. we're getting the Lost Galaxy Pink Ranger, and she has removable glasses. And then rounding out the wave is the Dino Fury Blue Ranger. And then finally, that 2-pack with the Tenga Warriors, that's another one that had leaked out. That has now officially been revealed and available for pre-order as well. Now, besides that wave, they also went on and officially revealed their remastered line. So we had seen the Blue Ranger leak out early. I've talked about that previously. So that one has now been officially revealed along with the Yellow Ranger, both of which are now available for pre-order now. So these are the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers using new body sculpts with the pinless technology, improved paint decos. You get a number of different accessories with these. So they're labeling this is for the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers, and they're labeling this the remastered line. So again, the first 2 figures, I'm sure they're going to do the entire team, but the first 2 figures are up for pre-order now. The cost of these are $34, so definitely have a bit of a hefty price tag there. But they do look to be improved upon figures from the previous versions that Hasbro released. Whether it's worth paying that much money to get updated, better versions, well, that's up to you. But again, the first 2 figures in this remastered line, which are being released essentially as fan channel exclusives, are available for pre-order now. Okay, so that's it for today. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comment section below. Like the video if you're so inclined, and please think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. You should also hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there, and until next time, I'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News Message Boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.